From the dense forests of the southeastern United States to the plains of Oklahoma, the story of the Cherokee Nation is one of strength, perseverance, and an enduring connection to their heritage. Join us as we explore the remarkable history of one of the largest and most resilient indigenous nations in North America. The Cherokee people, or Anivuyi, meaning principal people, have lived in the southeastern woodlands for thousands of years, long before European settlers arrived. They were part of the Mississippian culture, known for building complex societies with sophisticated agricultural systems and mound-building practices. The Cherokee lived in towns and villages spread across present-day Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and South Carolina, forming one of the most populous tribes in the region. Cherokee society was matrilineal, meaning lineage and inheritance were passed through the mother's side. The Cherokee were divided into 7 clans, each with its own role in the community. These clans guided not only family life but also political decisions and spiritual practices. Cherokee towns were governed by councils, where decisions were made collectively, often with a strong emphasis on peace and diplomacy. Spirituality was deeply embedded in Cherokee life, with a belief in maintaining balance between humans, nature, and the spiritual world. One of the most important ceremonies was the green corn ceremony, held each year to celebrate the harvest and to give thanks to the Creator. This ceremony symbolized renewal and was a time for forgiveness, healing, and community gathering.
By the 16th century, European settlers began arriving on Cherokee land. While the Cherokee initially engaged in trade and diplomacy with the English, Spanish, and French, these interactions would eventually lead to profound disruptions. European diseases, land pressures, and forced treaties began to threaten the Cherokee way of life. Despite these challenges, the Cherokee adapted, learning new technologies and establishing trade networks to ensure their survival. As the United States expanded, the Cherokee faced increasing pressure to cede their lands. Yet, they continued to resist, adopting new strategies to protect their territory. By the early 19th century, the Cherokee had formed their own constitutional government, modeled after the U.S. system, in an effort to coexist with the growing nation. Leaders like John Ross and Major Ridge worked tirelessly to defend their people's rights through diplomacy and legal battles. One of the darkest chapters in Cherokee history came with the Indian Removal Act of 1830, signed by President Andrew Jackson. Despite winning legal battles to stay on their ancestral land, the Cherokee were forcibly removed by the U.S. government. In 1838, thousands of Cherokee were forced to march over 1,000 miles to present-day Oklahoma in what is now known as the Trail of Tears. Over 4,000 Cherokee people perished due to hunger, disease, and, though displaced, the Cherokee rebuilt their nation in Oklahoma. They established new communities, schools, and businesses and continued to preserve their culture and traditions. Today, the Cherokee Nation is the largest tribal nation in the United States, with over 400,000 enrolled members. The Cherokee people have successfully revitalized their language, with immersion schools and language programs ensuring that the Cherokee language thrives for future generations. Today, the Cherokee Nation continues to be a leader in advocating for indigenous rights and environmental stewardship. Cherokee leaders have become prominent voices in national and international forums, pushing for justice, sovereignty, and environmental protections. The Cherokee people's contributions to the arts, politics, education, and business are a testament to their resilience and continued strength. The story of the Cherokee Nation is one of profound resilience. From their ancestral lands in the southeast to the heart of Oklahoma, they have faced countless challenges, yet they have always risen stronger. Through their commitment to their culture, language, and people, the Cherokee continue to shape the future while honoring their past.